Kyle Pitts is not getting traded. I see a lot of talk going on right now about Kyle Pitts getting traded. They're saying teams got offers out there for Kyle Pitts. They're saying maybe the Chiefs, maybe the Steelers, but the Falcons are looking for a second round pick. Now, of course, around this time of year, y'all know them rumors start to fly up. And to be honest with you, I don't believe it. I think it's all smoke. Kyle Pitts will be with the Atlanta Falcons for this season. I don't know about seasons after that, but I know for this season, we got to see what Michael Penix Jr. and Kyle Pitts could cook up. Now, a lot of people saw what Kyle Pitts did in his rookie season when he had Matt Ryan. He had somebody that can get him the ball efficiently. And at that time, you got to think that's all we had was Kyle Pitts. We had just got rid of Julio. So we had to, well, I don't know if we had to, but Falcons felt like, you know what, we need to replace him. So they went and got a Kyle Pitts. So you got what you got out of him in that rookie season because he was the go-to guy. Now, of course, in the next season, we added, Drake London, Bijan Robinson. So we started adding more weapons. Kyle Pitts wasn't the central focus of the offense. So naturally, his touches went down. And that's unfortunate because I feel like somebody like Kyle Pitts, he has to get the ball a lot in order to get, to get going. But with the offensive coordinators that we had, they just couldn't do that. And with Zach Robinson coming in last year, this year, he's coming from an offense that didn't really specialize in focusing on the tight end so much. He's coming from LA. They didn't really focus on the tight end that much. So, of course, Kyle Pitts' touches dropped. But I feel like with Michael Penix Jr. and Kyle Pitts, you might have something very, very special right here. Think Matt Ryan and Tony Gonzalez. You know what I'm saying? Your safety blanket just in case you don't have any other options. Of course, you got a good running game to lean on, but I just hate the fact how people are kind of just pushing Kyle Pitts out of Atlanta. Now, I understand he was a first round pick, 4th overall, and you are expecting way more out of him than what you're seeing. And of course, I can't argue with you because there have been times where he's been on the field and he's given up on routes or he looked lazy in certain situations. And it's like, Kyle, I'm rooting for you, my guy, but you're not making it easy. But at the same time, I just don't feel like it's time to move on from him. Now, the reason I feel so strongly about this, of course, is because of that Washington game last year. Game on the line, last play of the game. If you don't make this touchdown, the game is over. Michael Penix Jr. drops back, no hesitation. He know where he going. Kyle Pitts know where he needs to be. Kyle Pitts gets low, get the ball, touchdown. I feel like when you do stuff like that, that shows me exactly who you are as a player. That shows me that, yes, you probably didn't have the productivity that we want out of you, but when it means something, you go down there, you make the play. And that's exactly what Kyle Pitts did. Let's see what we can get out of a full season with Kyle Pitts and Michael Penix Jr. Let's not just all jump and say, ooh, second round pick from another team, let's ship them off. Now, granted, if a team would come with a second round pick, I don't know, might look into that. But at the same time, I don't feel like no team finna come up off no second round pick for Kyle Pitts right now. Nah, because they too haven't seen enough. And like us, we haven't seen enough. But I think this season, you're going to see Michael Penix unlock something within Kyle Pitts that Kyle Pitts probably don't even know that he possesses. Because you got to understand, think about it. We had Marcus Mariota. We had Desmond Ridder, Taylor Heineke, all out there getting Kyle Pitts the ball or trying to get Kyle Pitts the ball. And not to diss them, but they don't throw a better ball than what we have now with Michael Penix Jr. Then you'll have some people say, well, Drake London had no problem with getting touches. Darnell Mooney had no problem with getting touches. True. But that falls on the offensive coordinator. I'm pretty sure y'all saw the interview with Julio Jones where he talks about in the Super Bowl how he only had 4 touches in the Super Bowl. 4. Julio Jones. So at the end of the day, this falls on the offensive coordinator. You have to get your guys involved, especially your guys that are super playmakers like a Kyle Pitts. Because, he human. At the end of the day, if I'm out there running around, I'm going to do my best. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be as engaged because it's like, bro, I'm a first round pick. Why am I running around out here blocking? That's not my specialty. I'm better at going downfield, catching that ball, scoring touchdowns. So hopefully this season we see Zach Robinson open it up a little bit more for Kyle Pitts because Michael Penix Jr. was the one that actually stepped up and vouched for him and said, yo, I need somebody like a Kyle Pitts. Also, he said this summer that they were also linking up, throwing, catching with each other or whatever. So they've been working this offseason. And, he's not out there right now because of a foot issue. I found that out. But like I said, everybody, let's just calm down. I know there's some people out there that just hate the whole Kyle Pitts thing because we haven't got our money's worth. But I'm telling y'all, we haven't seen Kyle Pitts for what we have with a Michael Penix Jr. Right? I feel like MPJ is really gonna unlock something with this offense that we haven't seen in a while. Atlanta Falcons football is about to be fun again. But yeah, man, it's the Kid Ríez. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all be safe, stay carefree, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.